Yo, yeah, I'm talking to you, man. You, yo, you better subscribe, man. You heard? You better subscribe for real, and hit the like button, and leave a comment.
Bonjo, what up? What's good?
Ain't shit, man. It's chilling, man. Same old shit.
Likewise, likewise. I'm just chilling too, sitting here looking up some land for sale. This type of shit I'm looking at. Yo, you ever heard of a USDA loan?
I mean, I don't know. That sound like a regular loan.
Nah, it's no money down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them say that, but I don't. I
Well,
don't really
most loans
know
you
how. You know anybody that did it?
well, I attempted to do it, but I made too much. You know what I'm saying? They got limits. It's kind of for low income people. If you low income, you can kind of get into a house with no money down, basically. That's what that means.
Oh, okay. What's the limit?
Like 150,000.
So, no, I'm saying like, what can't you make a year? I guess.
I think like 43,000 is the max.
Oh, so if you make under 43,000, then you could get a loan for up to 150,000 with no money down.
Right.
Okay. I mean that sounds good.
It is. It is. It's meant to the it's meant to like build up
Society.
I won't say country areas, but it say rural areas. But like a place that take it is like Fayetteville, an example. They got
Right.
houses out there. You know what I'm saying? And Fayetteville is not really the country, so
Yeah, why you ain't tell old buddy about it?
you know. Yo, I give a lot of info, man. People just don't be ready to receive it.
Man, I don't answer the question why you ain't telling him about it.
I've told people a lot of things, man. It's up to them to receive it.
Oh,
That's your
okay. But
answer.
I mean I don't know that I was thinking you was gonna be like, oh nah, I ain't think about it or I told him. It's either,
I mean,
but
if you want me to say that directly, that's what I'm basically telling you is I've already said this. This ain't new info.
okay,
I
okay.
put it up on a platform because there might be people who watch us who don't know about this type of situation who might want to get into something,
I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, that's good
So
information for them to know.
just sharing that this bank right here, Neighbors Bank, I know that's who I had went through to apply for it.
What's the credit they looking for?
Think you got to be at like 635.
Okay.
So, hopefully no real defaults, bankruptcy, no shit like that. But I mean, it's an opportunity. A lot of people struggle with trying to get cribs because they can't come up with that money down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. They got a lot of programs that even help you with paying just the down payment part, you know? I mean, in general. But I mean, I guess they kind of doing a little bit of everything. But it's a lot of information out there for everybody, man, if you really trying to tap into it, you know?
Yeah, that's the main thing. If you really trying, I really feel like right nowadays, you know what I'm saying? I be watching, a lot of stuff and I'm like, the young generation, I feel like when I ask somebody that's younger, let's just say early 20s, they generally be like, they don't really want a crib. And
Man, nobody wants to put a house. Really. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you like that. But when you young, when I was young, I didn't want a house. Like I tell you to myself, like I'm good. I don't want. I didn't. It's not wasn't the house that I didn't want. I didn't want all the responsibility.
right.
So it was more so like, yo, man, fuck that. But see, as I had a son, and the way I was living, I was kind of seeing like, yo, I really need to like, only for me, it made a lot more sense because I had felonies. I was like depending on chicks to get cribs. It was just like, yo, like, damn, well, how the fuck I can't keep, I can't keep doing this. Like, I gotta figure this shit out, like, without. having, you know, a chick either get a crib of her name or a family member or staying with a chick in general. And the only, you know, I found it where I could get a crib, and it was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just try it. If it works, cool. If it don't work, cool too. And it happened to work. Well,
Yeah,
now the other thing is, even if people wanna, let's just say people can't go that traditional way like you showing. End of the day, somebody got 5K to 10K, they could go get on owner finance. And you know that way they don't have to have good credit, they don't have to do none of that, you know, and still get in a house.
right.
You know what I mean?
I just, I have like the significance of it, man. I know this dude, man. He an old dude, man. He was I would say like, lower middle class, but he owned a house though, upstate New York, some, kind of cheap joint, but he sold it, man. Bought a crib. He caught a wave though. That's the point of what I'm about to say though. He caught a wave. He bought a crib. That crib happened to be in a popping area that started popping like maybe 2 years after he bought the house. Man, he bought that joint for like 200. That joint turned into 400,000. He decided go sell his crib for 400 and went and bought a house for 500,000. A year later, that $500,000 crib is worth $1 million now. So
Well,
really what he did was, if he backtracked the situation, he still got to make a payment though, right? But if he backtracked from the situation, he over exceeded himself. If he sell his crib for $1 million, he started out with 200,000. So he get to walk away with some nice change, and I thought to myself, damn, that's crazy. Like this dude ain't even really got no money like that. But he put money in his pocket without, what I'm saying, doing really anything besides getting in the
I
crib.
mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel where you're coming from with it, but that's simple hustling, you know?
Right.
But
Right. Exactly.
but it doesn't happen like that. It happens like you have to buy the right thing at the right time, and it just happened to have like be in a certain situation. Like maybe the regular Joe Blow go buy a house, and then that shit be in a fucked up neighborhood. That shit might not do nothing, you know?
Right.
And then he ain't gonna come up at all. So when the time is right, if you find the right deal, then yeah, you good. Like I mean, there's been plenty of deals I came across over the years that I look at it now and be like, damn, niggas took an L back then. You know? Plenty. I'm talking about plenty. And it was because, you know what it was because? It was because of the timing of what was going on in life. Like the housing market had a big boom from certain years to certain years. So if you was within really no matter what house you had at, let's just say 10 years ago, 10 to 12 years ago, no matter what house you had, you got it for kind of dirt cheap for what it's worth right now. But if you
Right.
had did a couple of switching up at that point, you came up. You could have came up a little bit.
Right.
You know, a lot of people they wasn't really niggas wasn't even buying houses at that point.
No.
Everybody started buying houses around when that 1% shit happened. That's when everybody went to buy houses. Everything went up. But before that 1% shit, if you was moving and grooving and buying this, buying that, and you when that 1% happened, you cashed in. And guess what? You brought some
One
money to the
percent. What you
pocket.
talking about? The interest rate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
when everything. That's when everybody started really buying stuff. Like that's when it was like, yo, fuck that, I got to get my house right now. This is the best time. Like they were trying to like kind of like I guess they were trying to get all them houses off the market because there was a lot of houses on the market by that time. That was the only way they kind of seemed that it would help. But then shit started moving too fast, so they slowed it down.
Right. So that makes sense though. Even though they give us a bunch of stories about it, really they probably had to slow it down because when I'm watching the
Well,
news, they be like, "Yo, we don't got enough cribs for everybody that want one."
but I think what happened was, I think the bank started losing. So just because niggas was getting the houses don't mean they was able to afford them.
So overall, if you is, I mean, you're a little older now, but if you could tell your younger self, would you say it would be a smart thing to go ahead and grab a property if you could, or would you just still wait until you get older to make that decision, or not buy
Um,
a crib at all?
but you talking about when I was young?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, it got more wisdom now. Would you be like, wish you had bought one when you were younger, or you like, man, it really didn't matter anyway?
Well, I wasn't in position to buy one when I was younger. By the time I even bought one, financially, I was in position to do it, you know? But I wish that even when I bought one, I wish I had more, I wish I was more focused on buying two or three or four at that point. Or I wish I had some people that was like financially willing to either help me or back me on the vision that I had. But at that point, I would have made mad bread. And they would have they would have made a lot of money too, because it was before the boom. So when I bought my house, the houses I was seeing was like, yo, I'm telling niggas, yo, this house over here, 25,000. Niggas hear me, but it's like, yo, niggas don't, black people kind of stupid. So, and they don't be wanting, if it ain't they out there, they don't really want to run with other niggas out there. You know what I mean? So, I'll be getting it. But at the end of the day, I mean, a lot of people just lost money. I mean, I ain't, I didn't gain nothing from it, but it could have been a situation where everybody could have gained, you know?